If you're looking for cheap and reliable Ultimate Team coins, then definitely go ahead, click the link in the description to vbarrack.com. Like I said, they're very cheap and reliable, and definitely worth it. So go ahead and check them out for yourself. Enjoy the video. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Chelsea FC match review. Now, as you can see, this was Man City versus Chelsea at the Etihad, and that sucked. Seriously, Chelsea, honestly, Chelsea are playing like they typically do against big clubs. They hang at the back until around like the 60th minute, and then go freaking ham and run up the other end of the pitch and attempt to score. It doesn't always work, but today it did, and Schürrle scored against them. But then the one and only Frank Lampard came on and equalised for Man City against Chelsea. Like, why, Jose Mourinho? I'm seriously butthurt right now. Like, I could cry. I could honestly cry into my little tiger pillow and sit there going, "Mummy," like that, into a little Rory and tiger pillow. So, anyway, yeah, so I wanted to talk about that. Now, in the first 60-odd minutes or so, I was not convinced. Actually, let's kind of go back. In the first half, right, Man City were definitely the stronger side. I hated the fact that Man City kept running towards us. The passing for Chelsea was not very good. We kept giving the ball away. Stupid possessions we kept giving away. And it just did not look very convincing to me. So I didn't like the fact that we kept losing the ball. Now, another thing is the fact that I don't like how Chelsea was set out. Now, we did play 4-3-3. But we normally play 4-2-3-1. That is usually our position. I think we could have played that in this game, to be honest with you. So I think 4-2-3-1 could have been a decent formation for us anyway. For the simple fact that we could have played Mikel, we could have played Matic, we could have played Ramirez, Fabregas, all of these different players that we could have played, and we could have also brought the likes of Oscar and players like that on as well. And to be honest, I want to specifically talk about a couple of players. Now, Schürrle was fantastic. Okay, Schürrle came on for Willian later on in the game. He's the one that scored Chelsea's goal, and he came on for us for Willian. Right now, Willian, I was not very impressed with him today. Like I said just a second ago, Chelsea's passing was really sloppy. We kept giving away, especially from Fabregas, who's usually like fantastic at getting the ball right. We kept giving it away and just losing possession really, really easily. Whereas normally, we'd hold the ball, we'd do quick passing and work the ball into the box and then have like Diego Costa or like a target man up front, which we can just quickly slot the ball to, and then he just taps it home. But that wasn't quite the case today. As soon as Schürrle came on, the game changed for us. But before that, I was not very impressed with it at all. I feel as if we weren't the better side, and Man City definitely deserved the sort of result. So I guess they'll probably be glad with a 1 point draw, I guess. But even I'm personally pretty glad for a 1 point draw. I'm happy that we actually got a result from this, from any point. I'm glad that we never gave Man City the extra 3 points that they would have needed in order to catch up to us. So I'm glad that happened. I'm glad that Chelsea did get the result. But another thing, I still think that Chelsea should have played a lot better, and we came out really sloppy and kept giving the ball away, which is what I've just said. Now, Ramirez is another player that I wanted to talk about. Ramirez is one of these players that was kind of like David Luiz for me. This is the reason why I wanted David Luiz to go in a way, right? I feel as if David Luiz is a player that I do not trust, okay? Like, Ramirez is a player that I do not trust. He pushes up way too much and then jogs back. It's kind of like that. I feel as if his work rates are a bit messed up. He's got, like, on FIFA 15, for example, on FIFA, he'd have, like, high, medium work rates, which I don't like the fact that you push right up front and then jog back and leave Matic and Fabregas to do all the defensive works. To do all the defensive work. So I don't like the fact that Ramirez done that. Well, that's the same as David Luiz. David Luiz used to push right up to the other end of the pitch and then leave a gap in the defence, and Cahill or John Terry would have to be the one to try and close it. And I don't like that. So I'm kind of annoyed the fact that Ramirez played for so long. I think that Mikel probably could have come on a little bit earlier than what he did, and maybe changed the game for us a little bit defensively, and maybe he could have given us the counter as well, because he's got good passing. So he's got the ability to just look up and knock a pass, basically, which is kind of annoying. But either way, it's done. We drew 1-0. It wasn't such a bad result. I'm glad that we still haven't lost. 6 games in, we still haven't lost a game. The closest we've been is 2 1-0 draws at once. So it isn't terrible, but it isn't the best. I still feel that our defensive work after
after letting Man City score was really poor, but there's nothing we can really do about that. We just have to go back to basically the training ground and work on set pieces and defending basically, because that was not very good defensively. Well, attacking wise, we didn't do very well. We didn't really push up. Our counter attacks were really bad. We'd get the ball, we'd lose it, and then we'd have to run back and defend again to a counter attacking City with the likes of Aguero and Dzeko up front, which is freaking scary when they come at you. So I didn't like the fact that it happened so like that, and I hate the fact that Lampard came on and scored against us. Now, I'm really glad that he didn't celebrate. That just is obviously respect for Chelsea after what he's been through with Chelsea, being like freaking top scorer, everything that he's been through with Chelsea. And I'm glad that when he came on as a substitute, he got standing ovation from the Chelsea fans. I really, really enjoyed the fact that he came on, and it was really nice to see all of the Chelsea fans just getting up with their hands in the air, just constantly clapping as he came on. And that was the case after the game finished as well. So if you stuck around and watched the game after it finished, Frank Lampard was walking around. He was basically just going up to him, like speaking to his old Chelsea teammates. And then there was also, he went over to the Chelsea fans who had all of these banners and stuff saying basically we'll never forget you, things like that. And he was walking up to them clapping and showing respect for the fans. So I'm glad that he did that. I'm quite pleased with the result. I think it's a good result. A 1-1 draw away from Man City is a good result. I believe that we're still first in the league, especially with Liverpool, Tottenham, Man City drawing against us, Man United losing. I believe that we're still top of the league. So I think it's been a good weekend overall. We still haven't lost, so I'm glad with it. So let me know your thoughts, guys, on this week's game. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you could hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. There's also going to be a link in the description to my Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, all of that good stuff. And also, there will be a link to the playlist of my Chelsea FC career mode on FIFA 15, which is the gameplay that you're seeing right now. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Take care.